Do black women want to be white women? Do black women want to be white women? Do black women envy the whiteness of white women? Do black women want the whiteness of white women? Now, I've heard quite often that black girls rock. Whenever there's a black woman that does something that's good or draws attention or productive, black women are quick to grab hold of that individual and say black girls rock, although their lives are not up to par, although they themselves are slothful. They themselves are not doing anything with their lives and dependent upon the system. But yet they will gravitate to women that have done things to benefit herself and her family. So then they will come and attempt to take credit solely because of the fact that another melanated woman is in the limelight. But we find the majority of black women and black females that's wearing hair, weaves and wigs like white women. I was watching a video of this black woman or this black female earlier this week, and she had a pretty good topic on her channel. So I'm listening to it, and the first 5 minutes I had to stop watching it because she twirling and playing with that wig was a distraction to me. It was extremely distracting to watch her flick her wig back or her weave back and twirl her weave like it's her hair, like the hair grew from her skull. And it was extremely annoying. And the thing about that was, it wasn't her texture of hair. It was the hair of a white woman. And it was styled like a white woman would have her hair. I recall being in the supermarket and I saw a black woman and a white woman walking side by side. The back of that woman or those women, looking at their head, you really can't tell the difference outside of the movement. Black women move different than white women move. And then plus, if they're wearing clothing where the arms are cut, the sleeve is cut short, you're able to see their skin. But to see them walking from behind, if you just look at their head, it looks the same. Because they both throw their head back and forth because of their hair. So black females have adopted how white women carry themselves and how white women, I'm trying to find the right word to express myself, but they try to pretend to be white women, thinking that by being a white woman, that's going to make them either successful in life or it's going to bring about men, black men. They think that black men will now take more interest in them because of the fact that they are wearing the hair of white women and they were actually bleaching their skin to look like white women. Nowadays, they really don't have to bleach their skin because now they have these filters on the computer, and they would take a picture of their normal complexion and they will lighten it and make it their profile picture, thinking that men, black men, will see that image of what appears to be a white woman and will follow her or try to contact her to get her attention. But then when they meet this female, they are a bit disappointed because it's not what she pretended to be. It's not the image that she put out there that describes her. Now, I was listening to a video last night of this white woman, and she questioned if she was racist. And she's got issues with this one particular black female that she claims stalking her. Now, in this video, and that's what prompted this idea to make this video, this white female was saying, you want this white skin. You wish that you were white. You hate your blackness. This is what a white woman was saying. And let's not pretend that white women are not fully aware of the fact that black women envy them, that black women want to be them. And now, in many cases, black women are trying to take the men from white women, trying to compete with the white women for their men. But I've always said, when it comes to black men that prefer white women, and then you have black females that's pretending to be white by the weaves and the wigs and bleaching her skin, that black man, if he wants a white woman, he wants a white woman. He don't want a black female that's trying to be or pretend to be white, or that's trying to transform herself into a white female. He does not want that, because you still come with a black female's mentality and attitude, especially when you get angry. That's when the attitude comes out. And if you are not that productive in life as a black woman, you're not going to be productive as a white woman. So you follows you, whatever you is defined as. If you are going to be who you are, so even if you change your outward appearance, you are still going to be you. You're not going to change. It's not going to make you a better person, because it's not about how you look on the outside, but the energy that you generate from the inside. See, if you're like me, I'm a person that I go according to your energy, your spirit, the kind of spirit you come with. So I don't care how you look. If you have a negative spirit, if you have negative energy, if you are demonic by nature, regardless of how good you look, I'm gonna know that you're not good for me. And I don't care how big your butt is. I don't care how much you get in front of a camera. And black females, they make sure that black men see their butt, because they put it close in front of the camera and shake it. Females like that, I've unfriended them on Instagram because it's a disgrace. Now they're walking around talking about this cucumber challenge, where they feel they have to put a cucumber in their mouth. Well, what kind of men do you think you're going to attract? If you feel that there's a shortage out there of good men, putting a cucumber in your mouth is not going to attract a good man. It's only going to attract a lustful man. It's going to attract a pervert. It's going to attract someone that means you no good at all. But that's off my topic. Do black women want to be white? And it's sad when a white woman openly admits, because most white women aren't going to say nothing. They're going to keep it to themselves because they don't want to be labeled as a racist. They don't want to be gang stalked. They don't want to lose their jobs. But in their minds, they know that black women envy them. That black women hate themselves. And that's why you see in images like this, you have females now that's bleaching their skin just to be lighter, to be light-skinned, because they think that's where it's at. Now, I'm a man, and I know that there's men out there, there's black dudes out there that bleach their skin. There's a lot of black dudes out there that bleach their skin. There's other nationalities that bleach their skin, because I guess white is the thing to be in this society that we live in. But in the 58 years of me existing on this planet, I never had the desire to be a white man, never. And I came up in the 60s. I went through the civil rights movement, the Jim Crow era. I went through that time, and I've never in my life, and I can honestly say this without conviction, I've never called a black person out of their name because of their skin complexion. I never said you black this or you black that or you crispy. I've never said that to another black person, because that was not a part of my mentality growing up. I've never done that. Because why would I shame another melanated person because of their melanin in their skin? Why would I do that? By me calling someone crispy or black and you this and that and the other, that's showing hate towards myself. I'm only talking about me, although I'm directing that hatred towards someone else. So what would it look like me calling another black person or melanated person a monkey? You black monkey. You black beast. You black crispy. You burnt black this and that and the other. Why would I do that? You nigger or nigger or whatever you prefer to use. Why would I do that? Because that's only displaying the hatred I have for myself. That's how I see myself. So when I see someone that looks like me and I refer to those as those degrading, derogatory terms, I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. If I refer to another black man or black woman as a coon, I'm talking about me, because that's how I see me, because they look like me. We share the same melanin hue. So why would I do that? But back to my topic, because this can branch off in different directions. And this is all a part of why black women hate themselves and black women want to be white women. They wear their hair like white women. They try to bleach their skin like white women. They try to thin out their lips like white women. You know, and white women, for some reason now, are looking more of a black woman than a black woman is looking. Her body's now filling out, is shapely. She's taking care of herself, and most black women feel so bad about themselves that they just let themselves go. So now we have a lot of overweight women in our community. And I've heard black men say that we have the ugliest, the worst looking women on the face of the planet. Why? Because black women feel the need to change themselves into something that they're not. They're uniquely and beautifully made. Why damage that? Why damage the beauty that God gave you? Because while you're trying to bleach your skin and trying to look like them, they're spending millions and millions of dollars laying in the sun, burning themselves up, scabbing up, trying to gain melanin. They desire to have your melanin. That's why you see black women, and you can tell white women that get with black men, that's been with black men or hang out around black women, because they take on that attitude, the mentality. They desire to be you. So why are you trying to be them? And for these white women that's laying in the sun, spending all these money on tanning sessions, if you want some melanin, you need to allow a brother to inject some melanin in you. Because I know some white chicks is with brothers, and they act more black than the black woman do. And they look like their skin is starting to change. They got like a little tan, a little melanin kind of creeping into their skin, you know, because they are hanging around brothers. That's who they with. That's who they sleeping with. The brothers are sexing them. So now they look, you know, they starting to look like sisters. Used to look. right? So back to my topic. Black women. Are black women trying to be white? Are black women envious of white women? Feedback and tell me what you think about that. Because like I said, if I want a white woman, I'm going to date a white woman. I'm not going to get a black female that want to be white. An imitation white woman. You know, you're gonna love who you love. Right? So if I love black women, I'm going to be with black women. I'm not going to try to get a white chick that try to act black. So why would I get a black chick that's acting white? Just to be able to say, I got me a white girl. But she's not white. But we're living in a society today where you can be anything that you want to be. There was this white woman on the internet, man, that she was in the news. She wanted to be a cat. And she tries to do everything that cats do. Right? So, and that's opening up a whole new demonic realm for herself and the people that's around her and the people that share with her ideas and belief systems. Now, before I close, I had people ask me about my Fearless 2005 account. I closed the account. You know, I deleted that channel. And yeah, I had a lot of videos on there. I had almost 40,000 subscribers and all, but YouTube had messed up my channel so bad that it was unproductive. It was a dead channel. You know, and it's not about the monetization or anything like that. It was a dead channel. You know, I would have kept it going if I was still getting the views that I was once getting. You know, because one video was in the thousands at one time. And now it's barely 100 per video. Right? And that's because of the fact that, you know, YouTube is doing what they do to keep from my channel or my videos to be seen. You know, because there's certain information that YouTube does not want out there. You know, because if you don't fit to YouTube standards or the standards of today, then it's like that mark of the beast. You know, you won't be able to buy or sell anything without receiving that mark. And those that's receiving that mark or toning things down, those are the ones that's going to get monetized. Those are the ones that's going to grow. You know, those channels that's giving them what they want to give. Now, if I had a channel where I was beefing with everybody, you know, and I'm yelling and going back and forth with other black people, oh, my channel would grow with no problem because people love that. Black people love that. They love that divide and conquer nonsense, right? But I'm not like that. So I'm a threat to YouTube. And Facebook is doing the same thing. I've been suspended from Facebook twice in the matter of a couple of weeks, in the matter of a week, because I posted G-rated, you know, posts. My thoughts, my ideas. So that's why you're not going to see my Fearless 2005 channel, and that's why when I had that channel active, I was constantly telling you guys to go to my other channels that I listed and subscribe. I told you that that channel wasn't going to be there long. Either they was going to remove it, or like I did, I removed it. Right? So feedback, tell me what you think. But the question is, do black women want to be white? Do you envy the whiteness of white women? And do you raise your daughters to be a black woman or to be a white woman? And in many cases, a hoochie mama. So feedback, tell me what you think. Till next time. As always, I'm fearless.